I see a lot of people nowadays, but even before the times I started doing YouTube videos, I saw a lot of people having weirdly stupid expectations of their children. See, their child is barely born, they're 4 years of age, they don't know how their body fully functions, who and what they are in this world, but their stupid parents and grandparents have this passion to have their children do all their freaking homework. See, the child is an inexhaustible source of energy, and you're tormenting them by keeping them to stay still and forcing them to stay still and listen to a bozo that's, almost equally miserable to the child's parents and also unsuccessful in life as well. And you parents seem to be very primitive minded because why would you have silly expectations of your child in the first place? Just because your parents were equally stupid, it doesn't mean you have to equal them. You have to become a much better human being, so you have to learn that what other people have been doing to you is an example of what to function by or what to not function by. Because look at those people. What they have been doing to them is a mark of what their life is like. Well, people have achieved things or haven't achieved things. Just look at them and see their behavior. Is their behavior making them better in life or are they still miserable? If they're miserable, most likely they have money or they don't have it. If they have the money, they have a business, they have things, but they're still miserable, well, they have a lot of lacks in their life. So, such people, when they do things and, well, they manage to get even more and more money, and the question is, are they actually fulfilled in life? Because if they're not fulfilled in life, perhaps their way could be improved. So you can follow in their footsteps to a certain extent, see where they're failing at, and, well, not only get the money, but also, become internally fulfilled. Because a lot of people are rich, they're billionaires, but they don't have any passion in their life because they're not living life, they're not feeling anything in life. So these people end up being stupid parents because once someone doesn't feel life at all, they don't live life at all, they just live like automatons with a bit of emotions. Well, these people will never be capable of doing anything right because even if they do it right, how will they know? They just second guess anything they do, and obviously they will second guess anything their children do. They don't have any stability in life, but they have expectations. See, in order to have healthy expectations, have stability in life. Because if you don't know how much to work on something, you'll expect to do a whole project in one day, and then you're gonna be even more idiot than that and feel disappointed and down when that simply won't handle, right? Won't be handled. So a lot of parents have this stupid expectation thinking that if they have 10 children, one of them will probably, hopefully, make it and will get to be rich enough to, take care of at least a few others of the family. See, look at yourself in your life. If you and the people around them, in the environment that you have given birth to your child, if you're nothing else but a financial failure, you're not capable of holding much accountability in your family, you're not capable of sustaining your family much, well, don't have expectations much of your children because that's basically what you have taught them. What they will achieve in life is basically their own part because someone can use the misery that you are stuck into as a means to propel themselves further. If you haven't taught them the such, why would you be stupid to simply expect that just because you're their parent? Well, you only allow them to experience life. You're not an owner of them. You don't own their body just like you don't own your body either. Well, you're making use of it, yes. In a way, you're kind of owning it, yes, but ultimately, you're gonna give it up. Your child will also give up their body. But up till then, the very simple point is this: you don't own anyone. You don't own anyone favors, and nobody owes favors to you. If you end up being a poor parent and you don't know how to teach your child to become a successful person, take responsibilities, not fall for the easiest and most atrocious of the temptations of society, well, they might use that misery of yours as a slingshot. And obviously, what sane child would want to spend too much time with miserable environments? If your parents end up being those people who will always still pull you down no matter what you do, when you strike it rich, maybe they will try to hang on around you more. But your energy will function based on the people around you. So sane people will probably keep even their parents at bay if their parents don't vibrate with them. It is a tough lesson to learn in life, even if morals like, religion and other social aspects will probably try to convince you not to do that. These are nothing else but shameless use of emotions against you by narcissistic fuckers. Because even religion is being used by narcissistic fuckers. They don't care about you or your achievements or something. They're just trying to impose those virtues upon you and make you look as being a truly virtuous person if you're supporting them. But why would I support a narcissistic fucker who would simply give up all the effort that I do, will take it for granted, and then will simply keep staying there, stagnating, and waiting for me to come back and help them when I can help someone who's actually putting up the work and actually trying to do better things in life? Because when people try to do better in life, those people are worth helping, right? It's like being a coast guard. When you're a coast guard, you can say it from even your own personal experience. When a ship happens to, well, go through an accident and it starts sinking, well, God forbid that, but it will happen sooner or later. And the coast guards usually don't have too many choppers, right? So you're gonna send as many as you can. Those choppers can only save a few people. Whom you gonna save? Those people who stay there stagnantly, giving up on life and waiting for you to come rescue them, or will you go for those who are actually swimming actively towards you? Because those will be easier to find, right? Those people who didn't give up on life and ignited some beacon or something, to try to make you see them, right? Instead of those people who just sit in the ocean waiting for someone to help them. Because no God will actually move their middle finger, their little finger, their pointer finger, or whatever finger. They won't move any finger to help you. You have to do all the work. God told you, even in the Bible and everywhere else, you are free to do as you please in this world, right? That's why even killers exist. They kill other people, they do as they please. Yes, sure, we've got laws, but it doesn't mean that those laws are necessarily going to be respected. So you have to realize, if someone puts a gun in your face, no one, you simply have an expectation for God to save you. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. Your parents and your predecessors have been thinking the same way. Now look at nowadays, people are simply so tired in a way, to a certain extent, of this idea of believing that creation will actually do something for you. Look at all the miserable people. What are they doing? They don't even know how to pray. Prayer means give up the nonsense in your mind and connect with divinity. Prayer doesn't mean you're telling God or whatever else what you want them to do for you, right? You're not a consultant for God. You're not someone to impose God what they should do, because look at things how they are, right? God has everything they may want. You don't have shit, and you're also telling God what they want to do. If everything in this world, creation itself as a process, in a way it looks like an idea of creation, right? Of the creator, let's call it so. So you're also an idea of a creator, of the creator, right? Why would you want the creator to know your ideas? If they are all knowledgeable, they already know what you lack. They might already know about your problems. But do you think creation will actually move a finger for that? They said you're free to do whatever you will. You have to learn how to make use of forces that are beyond you. Those forces won't come to you, you have to reach a certain level. And expectations are definitely not a path to simply reach those. Because expectations are nothing else than a pseudo weapon used by people who gave up on life and by people who victimize. Hopefully, this video raised a bit of awareness. You're appreciated. Take care, enjoy life, and this being said, Ferenjan Board signing out.